I am looking hot. Well, I said to you guys on Instagram the other day that I'm going to vlog my 16th surgery, my 16th ovary surgery. I'm getting another cyst removed on my right ovary, and I'm also taking or getting the Zoladex injection or implant, whatever it's called. So today is the day before surgery. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Next day is Friday. Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys how I prep for my surgery. So today I've gone to the chemist and I will show you what I have bought for preparation for tomorrow. Let's see what we've got here. So my mask, I don't know why they've put that in there. So I haven't tried these before. My recommendation is to get yourself a whole bunch of overnight pads to wear, because after surgery with your ovary or anything to do with the downstairs area, you end up bleeding a lot afterwards. So I'm going to try out these Libra Goodnight, pretty much diapers. I'm going to try out these diapers for you guys and tell you what they're like. So there's only 2 in each pack, so I've got a couple of packs there because I'm sick and tired of changing the pads. And sometimes at night, you will all agree with me, women out there, when you are sleeping, sometimes the pad just slips and then ends up being blood everywhere, and it's not fun for anyone. And if guys are watching this and they're getting put off, stop watching, because it's just going to get worse. Okay, so like overnight pads, and then I just got some facial stuff to make myself feel better. That doesn't matter. Next, I got some more dressings, so when I have showers and my dressing that I have on, I'll change. Little hot tip there. Some laxatives, yes. Also got some of these to use, also for downstairs area after surgery. Just got some nighttime cream to pop on if I end up staying overnight. Also got some micellar water and this to wipe my face after surgery and in the morning if I end up staying overnight, as well as some deodorant and just some of these to suck on when my mouth gets really dry after surgery. Also, a little hot tip, buy these from the chemist, because sometimes you get really cold when you're in your hospital bed and the blankets just aren't warm enough, so you just pop a whole bunch of these inside your blanket and bam, it's like a electric blanket, kind of. Not really, but kind of. And then I also get this. I don't use anything that's in here. I take everything out and I'll pop all of this in this little handy bag here. I also have, as we've all seen before, a fleet just in case after surgery, after a few days, the laxatives are not working and I'm becoming super constipated from the anesthetic and the pain meds. So that's just a backup plan if from like day 5 if I haven't gone to the toilet. Enema. Yuck, I know, but we've got to do it. Dying. I just wanted to see what these Libra pants look like. You know, what you have to wear after you have surgery. You don't have to wear this, by the way. This is just something that I thought I would try out. Normally I just have overnight pads on my underwear after surgery, but I thought, why not get something that maybe is a little bit more secure? It's literally a fucking diaper. Look, hot. Just wait for it, guys. This. What the? I knew it was going to be like a diaper kind of thing, but I mean, oh well. See what we have to go through. I'm 25 years old. I'm wearing this. Well, I'm not wearing it now, but I'm going to be wearing this. So after surgery, let's just see how this goes. It's pretty much an adult diaper. It's a midlife crisis diaper is what I'm going to call it. And it's right next to my laxative, so that's hot. That's sexy. This isn't sponsored or anything, by the way. It's the only one that I have. But make sure you bring some sort of wireless charging cable device thingy, so that when you want to watch stuff on your laptop or your phone, you can just have this by your side. You don't have to get out of bed to charge your phone. Really hot tip, because sometimes you can't get out of bed when you've just had surgery. So I'm going to make sure this one's charged up fully so that I can charge my laptop and my phone. Boop. And there are the laxatives again. So it is the day of surgery. I have my MacBook charging because I might be staying overnight. Inside here I have those pads. I have pajamas and a change of clothes, plus the Zoladex implant. I'm not looking forward to that, so let's see how that goes. And yeah, this is how I'm dressed and I'm ready to go. I'm actually kind of nervous today. I don't know why I am. I think maybe because I haven't had the Zoladex implant before, so I'm a little nervy, but let's go.
Everything off, absolutely everything off. As you get out, twice over the patient, these little socks.
I've just come out of surgery. I've had like 20 milligrams of endone, and now I'm about to go home. The surgery was really good. So far so good, but I'm in a room with poor people. I don't like that. My belly button keeps my belly button keeps gooing, but yeah, so far so I got the Zoladex implant too, and that feels fine, so I'll keep you updated. Alright, we're leaving the hospital. We're going on. Walking out of here. I could not stay in a room full of 4 other people. We're not taking the stairs, Mum. No. We went to look at the stairs like I could walk down. Out of bed, like I was saying before, when you've had keyhole surgery, make sure you just use your elbows. A lot of your elbows. Do not use your stomach. It's so bad. I look like shit, but this is no filter. This is the day after, not even 24 hours actually. After I've had surgery, I've got really bad shoulder tip pain, but it's good to stand up and walk around so it can move. This is what my stomach looks like at the moment. I'm still wearing my PJs from yesterday, obviously, so that is just leaking again, but that's normal. He cut me here, and I have the Zoladex implant there on the side. Like, it's so tight and tender. It's so sore, but it's all right. We'll get through it. Oh, God. With this shoulder tip pain, it's so hard to like take deep breaths. It's so painful, but you know you've got to walk around. Some people will tell you to drink peppermint tea and all this shit, but it doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't work for me. Peppermint tea does not work for me with this fucking shoulder tip pain. I just want to give you guys a little rundown on what happened during my surgery. So the surgery went well, and then after surgery, they just couldn't get my pain under control. I had so many different painkillers, and then eventually, 3 hours later, or 4 hours later, pain was under control, and I was supposed to stay overnight. And I have private health insurance, so normally you stay in a private room. I know this might sound really like up myself or whatever, but I cannot recover in a room full of other people. And I was, they took me back to the ward, and I was in a room with 3 old ladies, and one of them was shit the bed, one of them pissed the floor, and I was like, God damn it, look, we've all been there, we've all shit the bed before, we've all pissed the bed, but I mean, I've just had surgery, I'm in a lot of pain, and I just want to be on my own, do you know what I mean, and just quiet, and they were taking everyone's blood pressure, and I was just like, I can't do this. So I pretty much demanded that I was going to go home, and after seeing the surgeon, he was like, that's fine, she's right to go. I didn't have any shoulder tip pain then, by the way. It was when I was driving home, so I went to the Cabrini hospital. Look, it's not the best hospital I've been to, but Tom Manley's there, so I'll go anywhere. And on the drive home, oh my God, the shoulder tip pain just started kicking in. And then I got home last night around 9:30. And I haven't really slept that much just because this kind of pain, this shoulder tip pain, it's here underneath my rib. No painkillers get rid of it. So my stomach and the incision areas aren't really that sore. It's just this shoulder tip pain. But the Zoladex implant, day 1 of having it so far, no complaints. But I will just update you guys daily on how this situation is going. But yeah, I'm just gonna go heat up the wheat packs. Oh, that's another thing. Wheat packs go cold too quickly, don't you reckon? Like, and so do heat packs. The one thing that stays hot the most for longest, a hot water bottle. And I know you can get smaller ones, but I wish there was like long ones or ones you can move around different shapes, because I just need it to be like around my arm and under my rib. And these wheat packs, I'm sick and tired of putting in them in the fucking microwave. But that is my sook for the day. Enjoy. So I need to change his dressing because it's like really bad. The fluid inside they're giving me things to do at home is kind of swollen. Look how red it is from all the tape they've put on me. Here's a little hot tip. Always shave your stomach and your arm area before you go into hospital so it doesn't hurt when they pull the tape off you. Always start from the outside in. Go all the way around. And this might just leak everywhere. So I'm going to... pull down from this way first. Oh God, this really hurts. Oh God, this is so no good. Oh, look at that. The entire thing is just coming off. That should be stuck in me, but it's not. Really gross, I know. Look how thick that is. It's like disgusting. Okay, now I've just cleaned it up a little bit. They want me to put this on first, some gauze, and then this over it, so it has extra padding. So let's do this, shall we? I mean, this is so paddy anyway, but so paddy, it's got so much pad in it. I don't understand how, like, possibly. I think I might fold this over. I might fold it over twice into my belly button. There we go. Now, hopefully, you guys do not see any blood, because if that keeps coming out, that's a bit of a concern. Let's chuck all the rest of this stuff out, shall we? I hope you enjoyed how big my belly looks. I look pregnant. No baby. Just endo. Just surgery. Yay. Alright, so we are officially 1 week after my surgery. I've just woken up. I look so pretty, not pretty ugly. Anyway, I thought I'd show you guys my stomach. So this is 7 days after. So the swelling's gone down heaps. My stomach's almost back to normal. Just a bit of a swollen. But yeah, not bad. Not bad after it was like from the gas and all that. But ooh, yeah, I don't really have much else to say other than this has been a rocky ride of recovery, but I'm feeling really good today. I'm back exercising today at 6:30. I have PT by Zoom. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go for a walk on the treadmill now for an hour. Very slow though. And I'm just going to see what happens after that. And I'm going to brush my eyelashes because, like, what's happening there? So I've got a lot on today. I've got to make the bed. Very busy. Very busy. I was going to cut Judge Judy out of this frame, and then I was like, nah, she can stay. That's what I'm laughing at, because, like, of course Judge Judy's in the background. Anyway, I'm so sorry that it's taking me 5 weeks to get this video out after I had my 16th endometriosis / PCOS surgery. I told you guys I had a little mini vlog thingy that I was doing, and then I was going to answer some questions that you guys asked me on Instagram, and then I just kind of forgot about it, and then a lot of stuff happened to my personal life, and then I was having some medical problems after surgery, and I really just thought, well, I can't be bothered making this while I'm feeling this kind of way. So anyway, I'm here today, and apologies for not uploading it sooner. So one of the questions I got is, I'm having mine done in a couple of months. What should I be expecting? So what you should be expecting from keyhole surgery for endo or PCOS is, I mean, the air pain. That's really all I can say. The air pain afterwards was probably one of the most shocking, surprising things that ever happened to me when I had my first surgery for it. I wish someone had told me about it, because that is worse than any of the pain that you've ever experienced in your life. And you can't really get rid of that pain. Like, this air pain that I'm talking about is like here. You would have seen if you watched some of my vlog at the start. They tell you to walk around and it gets rid of it. They're lying. Walking around makes it worse for me. But anyway, apparently walking around makes it better. But it did make it better for me. I normally just have a whole bunch of wheat packs or hot water bottles on my chest area, and I'm laying completely flat. And that seems to get rid of their pain eventually. That's all I can say. Everyone's different to that pain, but it doesn't even matter how many painkillers you take either. Nothing gets rid of this pain. If you have a good surgeon, hopefully he's super polite and he gets out as much air as possible, because sometimes the air pain has only lasted a day and then sometimes it's lasted like 2 weeks. But yeah, you should be expecting air pain. Does the pain get any easier the more surgeries you have? Absolutely not. I think you just know what to expect, so you're more prepared for the pain, but I don't think the pain gets easier. And also, what is more worse, anyway, what is more worse, the more surgeries you have, the more your body adapts to the painkillers. So the more painkillers you have to have, and when you have a lot of painkillers, you become super constipated. And endometriosis causes constipation too if it's on your bowels, plus taking a lot of painkillers, and then you're taking a lot of enemas, a lot of laxatives. And look, it's not fun. It's not fun for anyone. It's not fun for you. It's not fun for the toilet. It's just not fun. I absolutely die when I go to the chemist. I'm like, hi, I'm just after a fleet. And they're like, which one, darling? I'm like, the one you stick up your ass, Jenny. That one. But anyway, it's so true. That one. It's called a fleet. And apparently you can have one where you drink or, you know, a good Saturday night. No, I'm not joking. I'm joking. Don't take that literally, please. Anyway, moving forward. Question, how long was surgery? So my previous surgery went for about an hour and 20 minutes. The longest surgery I've had for my endometriosis, I think, went for 2 hours. And that was because there was a little bit of complications going on because I was allergic to some medication that I had while I was under. I'm literally allergic to like 16 different medications. I am such a pain in the ass. I'll sit there and I'm like, nope, can't have that one. Nope. Anyway, that's how long my like keyhole surgery is nothing. My first ever endometriosis and PCOS surgery was when I was 14, and they cut me here to here. It was like I have a cesarean scar. And he was a really bad doctor. He ended up fleeing the country. He was actually on a current affair. You guys would know who I'm talking about if you live local. Dr. Paha was an absolute fuckhead. But anyway, he's also the person that put was it a 14-day catheter in me that should have been a 24-hour catheter. And this terrible nurse, who's still working as a nurse, I'll never forget this, never. Actually, when I did my nursing placement, I met her again and I said, you're the reason why I became a nurse, is because I never wanted people to be treated the way you treated me when I had my first surgery. She was like, oh, really? I'm like, yes, you're a terrible person. Anyway, so when this lady was taking this catheter out of me, I was screaming. I was like, it's really hurting. She's like, it shouldn't be hurting, love. You're just being a bit of a sook now. Come on, just breathe through it. And I'm like, it's really hurting me. And then anyway, she ripped it out and I passed out. And the balloon in a catheter apparently wasn't, it hadn't deflated properly. And when she ripped it out, she like full ripped my urethral lining. It was fucking terrible. And then she was like, oh, come on. And then anyway, I refused for her to see me and I was crying. It was actually a terrible experience to go through at that age. But I'm so glad that I said my piece with her. She's still working as a nurse. She's terrible. Terrible. Imagine that at like 14, just get like, the first time you've ever had something in your urethra that feels really weird. And then you have this lady come in at all sorts of nights being like holding my chest down, being like, it's okay, stop moving. And then ripping it out. And then you start pissing blood for like 3 weeks later. That was a really good experience. So I refuse catheters now when I go into hospital. I know it's not a very good thing because catheters can be very useful, especially in different types of surgeries, but never again. I'd literally rather piss the bed and clean it up with my mouth than ever have a catheter put in me again. That was so painful. So painful. Never again. Okay, someone said, can you have kids after that? No, I can't have kids after that. Someone said, are you and your boyfriend sleeping in the same bed after the surgery? Yes, I'm definitely sleeping in the same bed as my boyfriend after surgery. But what you do realize is, how much you want to roll over, and then you start panicking that the person you're sleeping next to might like bump you. So like Mick's a really like muscly guy. Not that he would ever intentionally do it, but then I have a pillow that's kind of there, like, just in case he rolls over to give me a cuddle. He's like, do you know what I mean? No, he would never punch me in the stomach, intentionally. Maybe in his dreams. Joking. There's nothing wrong with having your partner sleep in the bed next to you. It's actually quite good because then you can wake him up and be like, hey, can you heat my wheat pack up, or can you get me something to eat? That's what I do to Mick all the time. So it's always good to have your partner sleeping next to you so you can wake them up while you're in pain and be like, help me. Next one. How long does it take for the wounds to heal? Do they scar badly? I mean, everyone heals differently. I had 16 surgeries and they've always healed really well, except there was a couple of times my belly button got super infected and that was really gross. And no, but my scars have all healed very differently, and one of them is so annoying. I'll show you. It looks like I've got a bubble on my stomach. The reason why I've got the tattoo on my belly is to hide all the scars that I had when I was younger from the surgery. Little did I know that I'd been eating this many surgeries after I had the tattoo. So they've had to cut some of my tattoos and just, it's a mess. I'll show you. So as you guys can see, this is my tattoo. Now originally, this actually wasn't even in my belly button, but I've had this done so many times that it's been taken up. So I have a scar here that you probably can't see. I've got all these scars, and then here, there's like a little bubble here. That's really annoying. You can see all the scars. I have like fake tan on, but you can actually see some of them. So there. Belly button is just looking disgusting. That's a bruise from where I had my implant. You can't see, but it folds in. Here, it like folds in like this. That's where I got cut when I was younger. Now all these scars here, you really can't see them because they're kind of done in my tattoo. But this thing here, that is like the most annoying scar. You can't really tell, but it's like a bubble. But anyway, that's why I got these tattoos done. But now I need them refixed because they're all over the place. Blah, blah, blah. Someone randomly said, do you fart in front of me? I don't think that has anything to do with these questions about surgery, but yes. Yes, I fart in front of Mick all the time. What's the shortest you've gone between surgeries? Probably a year. Yeah, probably a year. 2019 was the most craziest year of my life, like having 6 surgeries in 1 year. I'll never forget, like, I woke up from surgery and not even 24 hours later, I was back in having surgery because I missed a cyst. I missed that massive cyst that popped inside of you. Didn't see that. Is it true it can cause more scar damage, so more pain in the long run for endo? Well, each surgery that you have, yes, it does cause scar tissue, which causes more pain, and the endo gets stuck to your scar tissue, and it's just crazy pain. But, I mean, I would rather have the risks of having more surgery and getting rid of the cyst than having them pop inside of me, because that is next level. But yeah, the more surgeries you have, the more scar tissue you're going to have. But if you have a good surgeon that, they can get rid of the scar tissue, hopefully. And the new scar tissue that comes, hopefully, isn't as big and thick, and your body just heals better. Does it affect your metabolism? Look, I'm going to say that I used to be able to lose weight really easy. Used to maintain my body weight really well. And then last year, after having all those surgeries, it's been a massive struggle. A massive struggle to get my weight back on track. When I came out of the jungle, I was probably the skinniest I've ever been within a year. And then during lockdown and all that, and having surgery twice again, it was a really big struggle. Like, I just was so depressed about my body because I'm having flare-ups, I'm having cysts pop inside of me, I'm on painkillers 24/7, I'm not hungry, and then I'm starving, so I'm binge eating. Then we're in lockdown, so we had nothing to do. Like, my motivation was at zero. It was shit. You guys would have seen that I started this 10-week challenge a while ago. Her name is Emily Craig, and she's a personal trainer and a very lifelong friend. You guys might know her from Beauty and the Geek. I think she won it. I think she came first. I think I came second. I think I was there when she won. I think I was there when she took the money away from me. Anyway, she is the way she's trained, the way she's done her Zoom PTs and all that, her nutrition information that she gives, like, on everything Emily Craig has done in the last 10 weeks for me has changed my behavior when I'm around food. I was really naughty around food. Sounds really weird. No, like, Emily Craig has changed the way I look at food differently. Like, before I was like, oh, I better starve myself and then I can eat bad tonight, where it's like, no, you can eat really good foods during the day and still have that snack at night. And by the way, some of my meals, I'm getting like bacon and eggs, and I get to eat paddle pops and stuff. So what I recommend if you're going through similar situations that I'm going through, like having heaps of surgeries or you've just got bad endometriosis or just shitty periods, really, having like a set diet plan, not a strict diet plan, a very flexible diet, and exercise every now and then when you feel comfortable has worked wonders for me. I was stressing out if I wouldn't go to the gym every single day, and I don't have to work out every day, and I've lost almost 5 kilos. I'm down like another dress size. I'm back to almost my weight that I was before all this crazy stuff happened. That was a really long way of me answering that question. Sorry. How can cysts grow so quickly sometimes after a lap surgery? I know. How? How is that even possible? It actually blows. And that is why when I've seen all these surgeons before Tom Manley, even everyone was like, Erin, we don't understand how your body is doing this. I remember it was 6 days after one of my surgeries in Ballarat, and I was just complaining of so much pain. I've been screaming, crying to everyone, and everyone's like, it's post-operative pain. I'm like, something is not right. And I'm like to Mick, I'm crying every night. I'm like, something's happening because I'm in a lot of pain. This isn't normal post-operative pain. Anyway, my surgeon at the time was like, come back in, we'll have a scan. I went in there, and he did an internal ultrasound, and there was a cyst the size of the screen, and I'm like, see, that is why I was in a lot of pain. He had me booked in so I went and saw him at 4:30 p.m. The next morning I was having surgery at 7:45 a.m. because he was like, shit, this is a really big cyst. I'm like, well, I've been telling you guys for this like 6 days now that something's not right. You kept saying it was post-operative pain. My most important advice that I would ever want to give someone is you know your body. If doctors and specialists are saying something and it just doesn't sit right with you and you're kind of like, nah, I think something's wrong here, listen to your body. Because I mean, when that had happened to me, I was actually going mentally insane because no one was believing me, and everyone I would call, like different doctors explaining my situation, asking for scans, were like, oh, but you just had surgery, so this is normal post-operative. How about you come see us within like 3 weeks? I'm like, I can't be like this for 3 more weeks. So please listen to your own body and just fight for what you want. If these doctors aren't giving you what you want, go see another doctor. But then, you know, it all comes down to how much things cost. And it's really expensive to be a fucking girl to start with, to have your period all the time. And then it's also expensive when you have to have so many surgeries because of your period, because of your ovaries and your uterus. I feel like we should have some sort of government payment for this. You know what I mean? Maybe I should start a petition. The government should pay for our endometriosis and PCOS surgeries. I saw recently, was it France, just made tampons and pads and stuff free. That's amazing. Why don't we do that? Have you seen how expensive tampons and that are? Okay. I think I've answered enough questions now. I just wanted to show you guys some photos of my previous surgery. I was like, who the hell is Carl Stalls? But I think that's just the name of the camera. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It's like people showing their baby photo. I'm just like, this is my cyst, and this is the inside of my ovary that's killing me. I laugh because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. But anyway, this is mine. I made her all by myself. Anyway, all the blood that you can see here, I'll take a close-up photo of it for you guys. That's endometriosis. They look like leeches, and they're everywhere. And then you've got this baby. You've got like my ovary, you've got my scarring everywhere. Like, it's terrible. It's really gross. But I go through this all the time. Yuck. All right, I'm going to show you some close-up photos of what the white stuff around here. No. Yes, the yellowy kind of stuff around there, that's all like scar tissue, and just everything is painful. And then all the bloody stuff that you're seeing here is all endometriosis on my entire body. Okay, well, I'm going to show you the photos now. And I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I kind of feel a bit loopy answering these questions, but oh well. It's just my personality. But if you have any other questions, or if you'd like to DM me personally because you don't want to ask any questions in the comment box or anything, that's fine. Just message me. I'm always happy to answer DMs about endometriosis, always. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.